Hello everyone, and welcome to another unboxing video. I am back in college now, and it kinda sucks, so I was like, well, why not just buy something before we get into it, even though I am into it now. And yeah, that's what I did. I have several wooden railway items here to unbox, which is a nice change of pace, because the past couple unboxing videos, most of the stuff isn't wooden railway, or only some of it is, so we're gonna get back to basics. I have one item in a bag, and then a lot in a box. Now, this is a weird one, because it says a message from the post office, and it says, "We can sincerely regret the damage to your mail during handling by the postal service." So yeah, something bad happened to it, which is why this package, this bag is in another bag. I don't want to flip it over because information, but it looks like it was hit by a truck. Yeah, this is all dirty and messed up, so I'm just gonna cut it open. And we'll see if the item was really damaged or not. The item I got was in used condition, so let's see. It looked a little better than this in the photos, but that's okay. I can work with this. This is a 2013 Percy, who needs some eyebrows. Dang. Wow. Yeah, I got this for cheap. I'm using it for a custom, which should be pretty easy to do, although it's going to be unlike anything I've done before. It's going to be not painting, it's going to be, well, you'll just have to wait and see at some point. So yeah, this is just a standard 2013 Mattel Percy, not much to say about it, except that it's pretty banged up. I'm probably going to actually paint it a little bit, just like, touch it up here and there, but yeah. Is the number 6? Oh, look at that. The number 6 on this side is normal, and then on the other side it is misprinted. The yellow is way off center, so that's nice. Factory error, I guess. But yeah, Percy. Next up we have a box, because I have big things. This is a large box, and yeah, everything in here comes from another user, the TWR Critic, who I've bought stuff off of like 3 times before, but this is different, because these aren't for customs, these are just things that I want. So, let's get into it. I just smacked Percy, whoops. I don't know why I use like safety scissors in these. I just rip the box open. So I take the tape off. There's quite a bit of stuff in here, so I'm gonna take out the small stuff first, and then go into the larger stuff. Okay, everything is in a bag, so yeah. We just looked at Percy, so let's look at another one. Here is Chocolate Percy from Percy's Chocolate Crunch, and this thing's pretty cool. I mean, it is just a normal learning curve redesigned Percy, but I love the chocolate detail. I didn't know that like it rips down onto the running board like that. I know it's like on the sides and stuff, but the fact that it's painted like it curves down here, that is pretty cool. There is some scratches on the door there, but yeah, Chocolate Percy. It doesn't say Chocolate Percy, it just says Percy on the bottom. But this thing is cool. Percy's Chocolate Crunch is a nostalgic episode for me. I may or may not be remaking it at some point. But yeah, actually I am. That's why I bought this. That's why I bought the Percy back there too. I'm gonna make that into a Coal Dust Percy because I couldn't find the actual Coal Dust Percy. Although with my remakes, like, they aren't a priority per se. I only work on them when it's convenient for me. So like Percy's Chocolate Crunch, let's say there's a scene that takes place on the main line, because I believe there is. I'm not going to film it until I have to film a mainline scene for my series. So yeah, I just work on things very slowly. But enough about that, let's continue opening boxes. Next up we have the most interesting item out of this entire purchase, a cargo car. Yeah. It's a black cargo car, cheap, not much to say, yeah. I hate these things, but they are extremely useful to me for what I do with customs now. So, doesn't hurt to have a couple more. Okay, on to more interesting things. This truck is a lot more interesting than a cargo car. This is the TWR Scrap Co. car. I want to get more of these. Like, I love these design of truck, and I guess I could print a bunch, but I don't know, I want to own some official ones too. Because I have all the engines. I kind of want to get, not all the trucks, because I don't want all of them, I just want like some of them, the ones that would be useful to me. And stuff like this, like just normal trucks, I want. There's a dark blue one and a light blue one. I want to get the light blue one, and maybe, you know, more. Just make it like a train of these. But yeah, this is from the Bertram the Scrap Cars pack, and I love this. I wish we got these instead of cargo cars, because like this is so much better. It's an actual truck, it's got walls on it, it's got detail, and you can put stuff in. I guess these you can put more in, but you know, you could have made it work if you just change things around a bit. But yeah, this is cool. Never had this, same with Percy, so yeah. Actually, all these items I've never had except that Percy and that cargo car, as we'll see in a minute. Here is an item that I have wanted for some time now. Two items actually. It's a pack. The TWR Waterworks cars. These things look fabulous. I love turquoise, teal, all the shades of it, and these look very similar to Connor. And just look at the detail they have. It's pretty freaking cool, if I do say so myself. We get a water pumper car and a just tanker car. I'd always seen these in stores, well, not always, when I was really little, and then I'd seen these online a bit, and the first episode of Thomas Wooden Railway series I watched, Arthur, I think it's called like Arthur Helps Out. There's an episode where Arthur pulls these cars, and I've just have been obsessed since. And wow, I'm 100% going to do a review of these because there's just so much detail. Like, look at that. That's crazy. You will never find that on toys nowadays. I believe when this rolls, the pumper goes up and down. So that's cool. I don't have track on me at the moment, but yeah, that's cool. I love the colors too. This one is a standard length truck, the tanker car. Sadly, the water is evaporated. I see these all the time. I want to get some that have water in them still, but either the water's evaporated or the water's brown. And I'm glad it's not brown, unless it was like supposed to be sewage water or something, but yeah. We got this S with a teardrop, water drop I guess, and just again, so much detail. It's crazy. Detail in the front, the back, and we get this little hose pump thing, and it can just turn out to the side, and you can I don't know, water some flowers or something side of the track. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say really. These are just so cool to me. Also, it is late, but yeah. Definitely going to use these for something. I don't know what. I guess I'll have to set something on fire in order to use the water cars, but we'll see. Oh, also, I just noticed when this gets flipped out, the tanker inside changes a bit. Something goes up and down. So I guess one that's full of water. It looks like the water leaves, maybe? I don't know. I'm gonna have to get more of these, some with water, to test it out, because there's a lot to say about these things, and they are just pretty cool, in my opinion. Okay, our second to last item, kind of a double feature, and there's two pieces to it, a big piece and a small piece. I think I'm just gonna show you both at the same time. Okay, this is something I've wanted for a while, and I've been searching for it for years, but I can never find it for a good price, and I can never find it with the car. Today, I finally have it, something that I've kind of obsessed with for a while, or just always wanted. I finally now have the Sodor grain loader and the grain and feed car, or... oh, there's no name on it. I'm just gonna call it the grain car then. So, yeah, this item is one I don't see talked about at all, unless it's referencing Kikure's video where he unboxed it and had no idea how to use it for 20 minutes. Hopefully I don't have the same problem, but again, the detail's great. You know, the white boards, and we get doors, windows, plants, stone, and some wheat here. Like, again, I have to talk about this because this is just so nice, and I'm very nostalgic for it. I played with this on a play table in a store when I was very young one time, and I've just always wanted it since, and yeah, it's finally mine, and it works. So the thing with this item is you turn this knob, and grain spills out into the grain car. The grain car flips, so it looks like it goes from unloaded to fully loaded. I can get it to work properly. You're supposed to go from having nothing here to grain, but mine is stuck on grain right now. So I think you just turn it, right? It should click. Maybe it's broken. I really want it to stay. Well, this is what I get for teasing that somebody else couldn't do theirs properly. Oh. There's a magnet here in the middle, and I believe that will trigger it to get stuck. We just... I kind of don't like having my trains travel with just filled to the brim of the grain. I want that closed. Anyway, it's supposed to be closed. You put it under there, it stops, you twist the knob, grain goes in, pull it out, and hey, there's grain! Wonder how that happened. I wish it was working though. Let's see. I don't want to break it either. I'm afraid of that. I think Kikuri had the opposite problem where his was, like, closed. Now I can't get mine to... Mine's just staying open. That sucks. Oh well, I have the grain loader now. Let's take a look at the car, actually. This is nice. Usually, we don't really see, like, double bogey rolling stock that often. And this is entirely plastic, minus the bogies, but... I don't care. I think it's nice, and you get that nice plastic grain detail too, and it just feels nice. It's always, you know, felt weird in my hands the like 2 times it was in it, because, you know, it's all plastic, and this is supposed to shut, and that's really nice detail, but it won't stay down. I want it to just, you know, be closed, but it's not listening to me. Oh well. Alright, so I fiddled around with this for a while and I couldn't get it, so I guess the grain car is just not gonna be closed, because I'm afraid that I'm gonna press down too hard and break it. Oh well. Either way, here's a look at everything all together that I bought. We have a black cargo car, a Sodor scrap car, a 2013 Percy, a chocolate-covered Percy, the Sodor Waterworks cars, and the Sodor grain loader with the grain car included. I'd like to give a shout out to the seller I bought the Percy off of, and TWR Critic. I don't know if he's still selling things at the moment, like when this video goes up. I'll put a link in the description to the tweet where he had all that stuff listed, just in case. But yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with these items, and I definitely am going to be doing a review of the Waterworks cars and the grain loader at some point in the future, because I think they're interesting items. Anyway, this is Nick TF89, and I hope to see you again soon.